My name is Nora. This is Sarah. And we decided to start a podcast to have meaningful conversations and then, just make more community. I think after the pandemic, that's what everybody needs is more community. Yeah. So, Sarah, I think one of the most interesting things about you is you were born outside of the United States and you actually spent at least half your life or more.
More, I would say at the moment, more than half my life, yeah. Because I moved here when I was about to turn 21.
And here for us is like Chicago, suburbs. We literally live in the city sometimes. We live in the suburbs sometimes. We have a couple different places that we bounce back and forth from. And so that's why we just say Chicagoland area. Where were you born?
So I was born in Pakistan, in Karachi. For anyone who is from my hometown, listening or watching, you all know that you should all know that I'm a Karachiite at heart. Even though I've moved out of the country, I've been here for about 13 years. I am still in love with my city. Do I want to move back? No, I don't want to move back.
Why? I think that's important to know.
Oh, there's so many reasons. Politics, too hot, too polluted. And honestly, I love my life here.
Sarah is a businesswoman extraordinaire. She is in finance. Am I saying that right?
Yes.
Is that too vague?
I think it's good enough.
Yeah. So I actually had never heard the term Desi until you told it to me. So what does it mean to you to be Pakistani? What does it mean to you to be Desi?
It basically means that you're either from Bangladesh, you're from India, or you're from Pakistan. That's basically what it means. That's just a term. That's like a
for that corner of the world.
For that corner. Okay. So for like a lack of like a better description, I would say like we're from the subcontinent, essentially. So we call ourselves Desis. It's just I don't know how the term came about, when it came about, don't know anything about the history about it, but that's who we are. We're Desis.
Awesome. Is there anything else you want to share about yourself? I mean, there's a lot to share.
I think we can share as we go along. I'm sure both of us are going to have questions and we're going to ask. And if people have questions they want to know, we'd be more than happy to share.
Okay, great.
So let's move on to you. So this is Nora. Nora is a teacher.
Yeah.
Tell us some more about that.
Well, I knew I wanted to be a teacher since 8th grade for sure. But I even showed like signs in 5th grade. My 5th grade teacher, shout out to Jane Martin, one time she let me come up with a little quiz about something that we had learned recently, and she liked it, and so she made copies of it, and she let me hand it out to the class, and I got to like stand at the podium, and I was like, this is so fun. Yeah, I love it. It is so invigorating. Like, I love working with kids. Right now I teach STEM to kids kinder through 5th grade. And it's an adventure. I mean, they come in with such bright ideas and they're hilarious. And some days they're really challenging. But I mean, I just love the energy that kids bring to the workplace. Like, I feel lucky that I get to go to work every day and see all these kids. Because with kids, it's like, even if they're annoying coworkers some days, they're just kids. They're sweet. They're pure. Like, they're well-meaning. I've been in workplaces. Like, I worked in retail for a year after college. And man, some of those people are really cutthroat and unkind, like just unpleasant. So I'm really happy that most of the people I work with every day are super pleasant.
That is awesome. I've seen her actually teach and interact with her students, and I can tell you she is probably, if she was my teacher, I think we would be quite an inspiration.
I have a really good question to finish off our podcast for today.
Sure.
Okay, this is something that my husband sent me. It was something on Facebook Messenger today, like a picture. And it was a picture that said, it was a picture of a red door and a blue door. And it said, the blue door, you get to go back in time and fix all your mistakes. Or the red door, you get $10 million. What would you say?
I would say $10 million myself. Not because I'm money hungry.
And don't get me wrong, it's a hard decision because, gosh, it's just so tempting to go back and fix everything.